I should have died today. Why apologize? And why save someone like me?
Just a kid.
Yeah.
This can't end with me doing nothing. Knowing nothing. Before I die, I need to change something.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 4, Episode 3 of Attack on Titan, The Door of Hope.
Last episode we got a look into the lives of Eldians within Marley and internment camps and Reiner and all the kids. What do you think?
I mean, it's just absolutely heartbreaking, but it also really puts into perspective why the Titan Shifters, who were destroying the walls and actively trying to end the Eldians on parity, were doing what they were doing. Like, it's completely understandable.
With that bleak mindset, we're going to go into episode 3. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell if you're excited for more reactions to this series moving forward. This is one of the last 5 episodes I have seen that Montana has not seen, which is going to be fascinating to see when we get to that point where we're both reacting
So
at first.
excited.
And if you want to go ahead and see that now, those reactions are posted to the Patreon linked in the description below. Join now to see these episodes, which are already posted, and to ask us questions after every episode. Also, we have a new system that we're using. With Korra, when we were changing series, we decided to have 4 main series that we were choosing between, do a reaction to the first episode of each one of those, post it, and see whether you guys are interested in it. We're going to try to do a similar thing with Attack on Titan, where we are looking at all the comments of what anime are suggested, and are going to try to narrow down through polls what are the top 4. We're going to do a reaction to each one of those 4 pilots. Right now, the front runners are Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, and Demon Slayer, but comment down below what anime you want to see next, whether it's one of those or another one. All right, I think that's about it. Are we excited for Season 4, Episode 3 of Attack on Titan?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
We were abandoned. Abandoned by the devils whose blood runs through our veins. That's why we're forced to live in this walled ghetto. And it's why your father isn't here. Your father is Marleyan. So it's against the rules for him to be with us. If only we were Marleyan.
Who do you think that is?
Reiner. Baby Reiner.
Oh, yeah. Back then, I strove to be a warrior so Mom and I could become Marleyans.
So that's why he wanted to do it.
Who said you could walk? Doctor! Run, you filthy seed of swine! Don't you want to become honorary Marleyans?
They're kids.
Did you guys hear? In just a few years, we'll be sent to attack Parity Island. It's almost time for us to inherit our Titans. Out of us 7, 6 will be made warriors at once.
No way! I'll finally become Marleyan!
Huh? What are you excited for? If anyone's getting left behind, it's you.
What?
What do you got that the rest of us don't? Are you real strong? Real smart? A crack shot? Good in a fight, maybe?
Oh, okay.
No. You only made it this far by constantly going on about your love for
It's
Marley.
crazy seeing all of the little
Yes, sir. I'll
orphan as
slaughter
babies.
those island
Right?
devils just as soon as I've licked your boots. Hey!
Are you seriously insulting our mission? How dare you? You almost sound like a stray restorationist.
Huh?
You traitor! I knew it! I'll report you to the commander for this!
Report this, you little shit!
Oh.
Well, want more?
He's had enough, Porco!
Anyone can whine about how much they hate the island. That's why you'll be doing it here for the next 13 years.
Porco!
Come on, Peek, let's go. Hurry
Baby
after us as soon as
Peek?
you're done crying.
Yeah.
I'll catch another beating if you're late.
Reiner,
Baby everyone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get up, Reiner.
Oh.
Stop
it.
Marleyan, so I can live with my mom and dad.
And
Can't
baby
wait
Annie.
13 years.
So they all should be coming
like
up
he
at
said,
that 13-year mark at the same time.
It isn't going to be Porco's
Yep.
decision to make. And well, loyalty's more important than he might think. Right, Annie? Dunno. I was distracted.
Annie didn't care.
No, on brand.
So this goal, are you sure it's what you want? Huh? You get 13 years.
Why is Bertolt so tall?
Yeah.
But I'll be a hero for every one of them.
Oh.
If I can defeat the devils on Paradis, I'll have saved the whole world. And after that, my parents will be proud to call me son.
Birds? No.
I wish something would happen.
Hold on. Terrible line, Aaron, but...
I wish something would happen.
Moment later. First thoughts before we get into the rest of this little opener, but...
Parents were part of it. The fact that it's like a way to become an honorary Marleyan and like save your family, it's heartbreaking.
And he thinks he thought he was a hero.
Yeah.
Like the thing I think about is, first of all, that he's like the runt of this class.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we meet him, he's kind of the strongest out of him, Annie, and Bertolt.
Yeah.
But or at least he presents as the strongest.
Yeah.
Maybe the only reason why he was strongest looking is because he's so loyal to Marley that it didn't affect him as much doing these bad things. Whereas Annie and Bertolt, while seeming quiet, were actually just kind of in horror.
Mm-hmm.
Season 4, Episode 3, The Door to Hope.
The Door of Hope.
The Door of Hope.
Can you read?
All right.
They're even stronger than expected.
Oh boy.
The female Titan. Its greatest strength is its versatility. Not only does it boast a combination of high
this is so
mobility
cool to
and endurance,
listen to.
its hardened
This is so cool
strikes
to
are
learn
incredibly
about all of them.
It's also able to summon pure Titans, though its range is limited. Leonhard is perfect. The armored Titan naturally specializes in defense, but if it charges at full speed, it can break through gates and walls alike, as Marley's shield needs to stand tall where the fighting is thickest. It suits Braum's tenacious spirit.
Yeah, it's right, walking straight through it.
The Jaw Titan is an assault weapon. It's as speedy as it is small, with powerful claws and teeth that can crush almost anything.
Yeah.
So that's the former Jaw
sharp
Titan.
enough to keep up with it.
Marcel.
Wow.
The Beast Titan is more potent than ever. It's large and strong, but more importantly, it can outperform an artillery unit with nothing but a fistful of rock.
It's crazy
What's
to
more,
think.
its greatest power lies in its blood. The Cart Titan's outstanding endurance makes it well suited for lengthy missions on the field. Because it can hold its form for days on end, we've enhanced it with specialized equipment. Peak's superior judgment will serve well here. Finally, there's the Colossal Titan.
It's like a bomb.
That's crazy.
The fact that Armin has this.
Destruction.
Yeah.
God of destruction.
We trust that Huvok can handle it. I feel bad for those island devils. That monster will appear from thin air and start killing them someday.
We've been training the members of this warrior unit since they were practically infants. And it's clear that they're stronger for it. But why send these children to take the founding Titan? Frankly, I think it's a bit insane.
You think so? I'm not so sure. We did just watch these children bring a nation to its knees.
It makes no sense! You're obviously at the bottom of the group, so why would they pick you?
Haven't you figured it out? You're at the bottom. Pock.
You little...
Porco, stop! Calm down. You don't want to defy the brass.
So he got left behind.
And they all have red armbands.
Yep.
Raina. I'm sorry.
So now his mom's a Marleyan citizen.
Dad! It's you, right? My mom used to work at this barracks. A good while before I was born. You would have met her here. Her name's Karina Braum. Look at my armband. Mom has one too. We're honorary Marleyans. Now we can all live together.
What the hell's wrong with you? What did that woman send you here? Guess she wants revenge on me. Shit! She forced you to become a warrior just for that? If they find out where you're from, my family's screwed!
So you're trying to get me hanged, is that it? Well, I'm running away as fast as I can. Away from you and your damned Eldian mother!
Oh, no.
Wow.
Raina! Raina! I'll be waiting for you, sweetie!
That's right. Even if I don't have a dad, I was chosen to wield the armored Titan. I'll save everyone from the Island Devils and become a hero to the world.
Thinks he's gonna be a hero. Remember what he had to do? It's just sad.
It's tough to cover much ground moving at night.
Yeah, especially when it's this cloudy.
We're sure the king won't use the Founding Titan? I don't get it. If we blatantly attack his walls, then...
What's the point in asking now? Just put your faith in Marley's research.
That's right. There's no turning back. When we reach the wall tomorrow, we'll have to...
Huh? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're feeling hesitant to kill these devils. They're a threat to our entire world. But the greatest nation in the world chose us to save it, to punish these devils for their crimes.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Listen, Raina.
So he's the most loyalist out of all of them.
You were never supposed to be chosen. I influenced the army's decision by making my little brother look bad and putting you upon a pedestal. Sorry. I only did it so that you would be safe.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
I forgot about this.
Wow.
Wow.
So he knows he's not supposed to be there.
Wow. And then...
Why are you apologizing?
He pushed him out of the way.
Oh my god.
And right after he said that...
Oh no.
Bertolt, Ellie, Marcel, they're gone. They were all eaten because of me. And I'll be next. I'm gonna die here.
Not bad. You just beat me in a long-distance race. You've never done that before. If we had transformed and defended ourselves, we wouldn't have lost the Jaw Titan. Well, shit, he's gone for good now.
Yeah, they should. That's what I thought. They should have
There weren't supposed to be any
transformed.
Titans this far from the walls, though.
We need to go back.
When we learned about Reiner kind of having multiple personalities going on within him, you said that something traumatic happening in his childhood would have prompted that, and it made me think of this scene.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Being informed that the reason you were chosen for this mission that you've dedicated your entire life to being a part of was actually just a result of manipulation, and that you weren't ever meant to be there and you're not actually good enough. And then seeing your friend, comrade, who's been, you know, with you since birth, get eaten in front of you, that's incredibly traumatic.
Yeah.
If we had transformed and defended ourselves, we wouldn't have lost the Jaw Titan.
Yeah.
Well,
They were just young and
shit,
inexperienced.
he's
Couldn't
gone for
figure it
good
out.
now.
There weren't supposed to be any Titans this far from the walls, though.
We need to go back.
Because Amir was an
Let's
outlier.
track down Jaws and leave. The Titan that ate Marcel should be human again. Come on. Without Marcel to lead us, this mission's doomed.
Wait. We can't. We can't! We can't go! We've got to continue the mission as planned!
Oh yeah. If you go back now, you'll be stripped of the armor. The next warrior will eat you. Though that isn't really a problem for me.
You think it'd just be me?
Huh?
You and Bertolt ran away too, so why would I
Yeah,
take
why
all
would
the
it just be
blame?
him?
What makes you so confident that you two won't get eaten right along with me? Going after Jaws isn't a good idea anyway. If they use its power to run, that's it. Our Titans are way too slow to catch up to it.
But how could someone learn to use it that quickly?
You mastered the Colossal on your first try, so you tell me! Anyway, if we go back to the dock as failures, we're doomed.
Oh my god, they're so
we need
scared.
the Founding Titan. There's
So now
no
they
going
have
home
to do
without
it.
it.
You know, If you had even been a fraction this composed when that Titan came at us, we wouldn't have had to lose the Jaw Titan or Marcel. So, you think the two of us will be blamed for running after you, huh? Well, then why don't you come clean to Magath? It's your fault this happened, so own up to it! We're not heroes, dumbass! The Marleyans just see us as weapons! Understand? They lied! Marley and her Eldian, they're all just in it for themselves!
Oh, no,
And guess what?
Yeah, they have regeneration, but
I gotta
still.
get home alive! If you feel guilty about Marcel, then die! Take all the blame and die!
Oh, yikes.
Raina is dead. We need Marcel. Then he's who I'll be.
Stop.
Wow.
Let her
Okay.
go.
That
If we want to make it
seems
back,
like the start of
this
some
is
mental
our only
issues.
hope.
Yeah.
Once our mission is done, we can go home.
Oh, boy.
So now you know it was them as children.
Oh, boy.
You know what's a detail that I find interesting?
I wanted to become a warrior.
Walked right by
I thought it would
Bertolt.
make my mom's wish to live with me and my father come true. But my father never wanted any part of us. Mom lived for a dream that she knew was hopeless. I should have never been chosen. I should have died today. Why apologize? And why save someone like me?
Just a kid.
Yeah.
This can't end with me doing nothing. Knowing nothing. Before I die, I need to change something.
Where are we?
In Wall Rose, we're safe.
Now they're in the wall
Annie.
right near him.
Bertolt, I'm sorry. I'll be the warrior I should have been. For Marcel.
Oxface! Just what in the hell did you come here to do?
I'm here to save humanity.
Well,
I mean,
he didn't lie.
now you know how they got in the walls
Wow.
and what was happening. What are your first thoughts on all that?
I mean, it just, everything's making so much more sense. I'm heartbroken over how young they were. I mean, that's like a horrible thing for anyone to be forced to do, but they were literally just kids. I mean, it's just a mess.
Yeah.
The entire thing is just a giant shit show.
Just watching them go through that and knowing that they had just had all that stuff happen, like,
I know.
I feel like they got so in their own heads and were so manipulated by the society that, like,
Yeah, that the second they're by themselves, they have no idea what to do. And they're kids.
and they never had been faced with the reality of killing just innocent people that weren't fighting back.
Yeah.
It's just so sad.
And as much as you can say, like, oh, they're devils, if they look exactly like you and they're not actively trying to attack you, that's still a really hard thing to do. That's just, like, not something people are meant for. Oh.
My village was in the southeast mountains of Walmaria. For us, it happened at dawn. The animals were all making a racket. On top of that, I heard a strange rumbling. I realized it was footsteps and opened the window to look.
Oh.
What happened next is a blur, but I got away on my horse, alone, leaving behind 3 kids right about your age.
Hello there, Missy. You must be a girl of refined taste to take such an interest in this old geezer.
I was born at the inn my mom worked at. She only met my father once, but she described him to me in detail, so that I'd know you when I saw you.
Well, ain't that a touching story? If you want to give your daddy a hug, then put
Are
your
you
hands
serious?
How can you be so sure that it isn't true?
up. I made my
that's Annie.
sister a promise.
It's gotta be
so this
Annie,
tale
right?
of yours is a joke and a shit one at that.
You're so mean. Daddy!
Oh my god.
Well, damn. Seems you've hit your rebellious phase. Come back!
Huh.
What's the point of this?
His legs are saying it'll snow today, right?
Yeah, but his torso's saying clear
Oh.
skies.
Call it hail and get moving, or you'll be late
Remember?
for muster.
Remember when Bertolt was inside the hands of when the Armitage was running like this with Aaron? They go, oh, remember we used to tell the weather about his sleeping positions.
The positions you could sleep in were an art form, Bertolt. I'm not kidding. We all loved waking up to see your contortions in the morning. Used to predict the weather with them.
And that's literally it.
Stop.
Yep.
Well, you two slept like babies after playing with your friends. I was crawling around the capital's sewers, but I hit my limit. Almost got caught.
Your limit, huh?
Let's cut our losses and take what we know back to Marley.
They're trying to
At
find
this
where
point,
the
I bet
Founding
they'll be
Titan
happy
is.
to hear anything.
Now, after 5 years, they'll be expecting a lot more than a few scraps of information.
All right, asshole. Do you have a plan?
Yeah, we breach Wall Rose. It's the best chance we have of smoking out the Founding Titan.
It also means killing a lot of your friends.
I keep telling you, Annie. The cadets aren't our friends, they're devils. But it can't hurt to gain their trust. So I wish you'd act a little less standoffish. Let them think
I'm
you're one
gonna
of them.
puke. Could you please move your face away from mine?
You're exhausted. I'm sorry for laying so many burdens on you, Annie. Let's call it a night.
I keep having this dream where I see that guy from the mountains who hung himself. He must have been planning to do it. So why did he tell us his story first?
Aaron.
Appa's breached the wall.
He breached the wall.
Hi.
He breached Wall Rose.
Hello, Colossal Titan.
Da, da,
Hello,
da,
there
da.
he is. There he is.
Oh, Mr. Boy.
Demon mode.
Lots of
Demon
kisses.
mode for the boy. Oh my goodness, you handsome baby. Handsome baby. Oh, thank you.
Had to have the Appa break.
Oh, thank you, my love. You're the best boy. Thank you for coughing in my face.
Aaron, don't kill yourself. Take a break.
Shit. Hey, Rhina, how'd you get so strong? What do I need to do to be like you or Mikasa? I've got to change, or I'll die without
First
accomplishing
Aaron
a damn
quotes
thing.
from the season.
Just do what you have to. Keep moving forward. That's all we can do.
Right. Thanks for the advice.
You're gonna butcher all the Titans, right? I'm sure you can do it.
Warning.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn it. If nothing changes, then...
That's right. I still have them.
Wait, was that Reiner?
Yeah. God. So yeah, he wants to stay to protect Falco.
The hospital.
Hey!
Huh? So, you're able to talk now, huh? Guess that means you're recovering.
This place is for treating psychological wounds, but mine are fake.
Am I supposed to know who this is?
I said that I forgot where I came from due to amnesia, but I just don't want to go back. I'm not quite ready to face my family yet. Will you report me?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You're all beat up. Guess that's from your warrior training?
Yeah, but honestly, it's pointless. There's another candidate who's way better than me, so there's no way that I'll be chosen.
I'm glad to hear it. You're a good person. I hope you'll get to live a long life.
Thing is, I don't want this other candidate to be picked.
Who do I think the kid with long hair is? The soldier who was in line at the hospital.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to know who it is more than that?
No, I was just like, if you remembered that
yes,
scene.
Yes, gotcha. Cool. Yeah.
Thing is, I don't want this other candidate to be picked. Why not? Is this rival of yours a girl by chance? She's famous around here. She did incredible things in the war. Ask anyone, and they'll tell you that she should be the next armor. It doesn't matter what I want, because I can't do a damn thing about it. Every day I've spent here, I've wondered, how did all these people let it come to this? Minds and bodies ruined, dreams of freedom erased, personalities burned away. No one would want to go to war.
Sad, right?
If they knew what it would do to them. But it's not like we all leapt into that hell knowingly. Most of us were pushed. Some of us were pushed by other people. And some of us were pushed by the environments we grew up in. So, the few who do choose to leap into hell see it differently than the rest. And they're also able to see something beyond the hell. Maybe that something is hope, or maybe it's just another hell. Fact is, you can only find out by moving forward.
Yeah, that's the end of that episode.
Okay.
First thoughts?
Okay. That guy's eyes looked really familiar.
Really? Like in what way?
The color and the vibes. It's not Eren, like undercover. No, the timing of that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Right? No, because he's been back at the dock and that could be Armin at the dock. Is that fucking Eren?
I will neither confirm nor deny anything. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. He's fucking undercover?
Yeah,
You've got to be kidding me.
He's in Marley.
He's in Marley.
And he has no leg.
And he's in the hospital.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
I did not see that coming. God, this show keeps doing that thing where they tell you how it ends up and then don't show you how they get there.
Yep.
And then explain everything in between, and somehow it's still mind-blowing.
It's through this door.
Okay.
This seems like a trap.
I got him to come. Evening. It's been 4 years. Reiner.
What do you think? That was episode 3 of season 4 of Attack on Titan. First thoughts before we jump into a discussion.
I mean, that's phenomenal. Eren's in Marley. They've infiltrated, obviously. They've figured out how to cross the sea. I mean, so that just completely, broke open everything we know. And now, I mean, how did they get there? How are they undercover? What's the plan? There has to be a plan. What happened to his leg? What is going on? Oh my god. Okay, we have to keep watching.
Not to mention the whole Reiner.
Oh my god, I'm completely. Okay.
Okay, I guess
I'm having a mental breakdown.
You know, while she processes that mental breakdown, please make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hit the bell to stay up to date with our reactions every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our next episode is going to be coming out this Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be on the lookout for that. But if you want to see that episode and several more beyond it now, these episodes are already posted to Patreon now. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our Patreon members. Make sure to join the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see episodes early and ask us these questions. For now, let's go to question 1. Tyler W. asks, with a new understanding of the Warriors and their past, have your feelings changed about them? Mainly towards like Reiner, Bertolt, and Annie and all of them.
100%. Knowing how young they were when they initially attacked the wall and how young they were when they started being groomed for this warrior program, I just feel horrible for them. They had no shot to be anything other than what they are.
It really puts into context a lot of the moments that we saw.
100%. Like, everything that was so confusing about like, okay, if you feel this way, why are you doing this?
Or the moments where like Bertolt would be crying or Annie was crying, or when Reiner would have those episodes where he was like freaking out. Like, they went through some crap.
They really did. Yeah. It's just so sad.
It's really sad. And it was all just to be an honorary Marleyan to try to be close to his dad, who doesn't want anything to do with them. Let's go to question 2, the depressing discussion.
Yeah, for real. Everything is bad and sad.
Jimmy Lujan asks, what are your thoughts about Annie's character after hearing her tell Reiner, we're not heroes and I've got to get home alive?
I think that makes sense, especially in the context of like how Annie was during training, like how standoffish she was and not trying to connect with people. Like, her priority has always been herself and staying alive in a way that like Reiner wanted to be a hero and wanted, you know, more for his family. But I think it just explains the way their personalities were in the Scouts, you know?
It's interesting that Reiner still thought of himself as a hero. Okay.
Well, that's the only way he could justify doing what he did.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, and they were saying like, oh, you're friends. Being on board is one thing with the mission. And like Bertolt and Annie felt bad about it, but were on board with the mission. Reiner was the most on board and therefore should hate the people the most there, but yet was connecting the most with them.
Which is why it was, I would say, the most traumatic for him.
Yeah, absolutely, because he had to fight against them.
And like, he knew them. Annie was able to keep them as this just like abstract concept of like, this is who I have to defeat in order to get home. Whereas Reiner was like really in the trenches, engaged with them and learned about them and made friends with them, which is just, it makes what he had to do so much harder.
It's fascinating. Let's go to our last question. What are your thoughts on the character at the end and what they could do?
Aaron, what is Aaron doing in the mental hospital without a leg? And I mean, his eye, I can't tell if the eye thing is like because he had an injury or if it was part of a disguise.
He can regenerate. Like, he's a...
You know, yeah, like, you're right. Well, then how is he doing the leg thing?
You can, like Reiner, when he was on top of the wall and it hurt his arm at the castle, he kept it hurt until he took it off and just healed in front of them. You can hold back your healing and make it not do it until you want it to. Gotcha.
Okay, so it's part of a disguise.
Yeah.
That is just incredible. I feel like I'm missing so many pieces, and this show just keeps doing this. So obviously they've found out where Marley is. He knows most of what's going on, I'm assuming.
He has a warrior recruit that's coming to talk to him about what's going on.
Yeah, there's some kind of relationship there. He's getting to talk with everyone in the hospital, I'm assuming, so he's hearing information from them. So he's completely infiltrated.
And he's just taking in the world around him. Like
exactly, it's a completely different situation.
Everything.
Yeah.
What do you think he's gonna do?
Like start an uprising, a rebellion of sorts, get information out there. Or maybe he'd just turn into a Titan, like go to like the Marley headquarters, turn into a Titan and just kill everyone in the headquarters and okay, who's in charge of you now?
Yeah, literally, like, I'm the captain now.
Literally. Yeah, like he could do that.
But I think that's about it for this episode. Make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure to comment down below what anime you want to see next. If it hasn't been mentioned, we would love to hear from you. We're always looking for new options. Also, check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see episodes early, including our next episode and several others after that, including some episodes that I haven't seen before. Montana and I will be blind reacting from episode 8 onward. So these are the last 4 episodes I have where I've seen it and you haven't. So if you're excited for that, go to Patreon and check it out now. I think that's about it for this episode. Are we excited for season 4, episode 4 of Attack on Titan? From one hand to another.
I cannot wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.